What's up, family?
Yes, Gully. What's goody?
Oh, man. You know I had to holler at you.
Yeah.
Is that all the hardware behind you? Is that all the hardware behind you? The gold and platinum records? Is that them?
Well, these are mostly gold. A lot of them have went platinum since then, but
Right.
when I got them, they was gold. But, you know, these ain't no
Oh,
brand Nubian records. We ain't never went gold or platinum. This is shit we been on, shit we worked on. Tribe Called Quest, fucking Menace to Society, Don't Be a Menace, shit like that.
right. So none of those classic albums. Even y'all even got Five Mics before, and
Right.
none of them went mainstream platinum or gold.
Now, here's the thing. Like, we came up in the height of what was called bootlegging. You know what I mean?
Right.
For those that remember, bootlegging was when they would take the album and they would make the fake copies and put out the fake ones on the street.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
45th and
For
Broadway.
half the price, basically. You know, and that became, you know, niggas in the hood, just like the bootleg DVDs. That was before that. So niggas was getting the bootleg albums, and our joint was one of the most highly bootlegged when it came out. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But I feel like that was
right.
a strategy from the record companies, what is called backdoor sales, where they get money from the front and the back. You know what I mean? From the record stores and the you know what I mean? The under the table sales.
Okay.
And I feel like, and we came out when SoundScan first really came out. So that's now a way that you can, like, you could create a program to maybe say, all right, y'all niggas is gonna stop right here. Cause like everybody had our tape, but our shit stopped at like 460,000 or some shit like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
And
Right.
it just never went. You know, that shit didn't even make no sense. Like, but
So you question the accuracy of SoundScan overall?
absolutely. If I'm the one that put that into place, you telling me I can't put a program for certain artists to boost certain artists or to stop or to slow certain artists down just to make their numbers look like some shit, and then put out sayings out into the universe talking about numbers don't lie and all this type of shit. Yes, they do. Numbers lie every fucking day. Like,
All the time.
numbers don't reflect reality. I can make an equation to fit anything. That don't mean it's true.
Got it. Before we get off into the picture and today's current events, I never got a chance to ask you about playing the role of Suprema Law. What type of preparation? You was actually good on the show.
Thank
It
you,
was a
bro.
good show too. It was a good show. Really set it off as far as those HBO those shows, The Sopranos and The Wire and all of that.
Mhm.
Yeah, ours is that shit. But yeah, was that your first time fucking with acting, and how much preparation did you have to put into your role?
Yes, that was my first time fucking with acting. And I mean, preparation was just living life. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I was fortunate enough I didn't have to audition for the role or nothing like that. Like, I was cool with my man Dean Winters. Shout out to Dean Winters, who played O'Reilly on the show. So, you know.
Brian O'Reilly?
Yeah. That was my dude.
That's your man?
Yeah, that's my own, you know what I mean? Who would have thunk it? Like, you know what I mean? But that was my guy right there. We still cool to this day. And like, one day he was just like, yo, would you ever want to be on the show? And I was like, hell yeah. You know what I mean?
Right.
Now, I didn't know that he was like, he had an in with the creator of the show. Like, you know what I mean? Because the nigga that played his brother on the show, that's his real brother in real life. And he had another brother.
The slow one? The one that was playing like slow?
Yes, that's his real, they really brothers in real life. That's Scott Winters. Okay?
All right.
So now they got another brother who was a writer on the show. You know what I mean? So they was all, you know what I mean? All up in the show, whatever. So I was like, yeah, I'd want to be on the shit. One day, he was like, yo, the nigga Tom Fontana want to talk to you. You know? I went down to the office, and this nigga talking to me like I'm already on the show. Like, he never seen me read. I could be illiterate for all he knew. But
Right.
you know what I mean? He talking to me like I'm already on the show. We just got to figure out who you are. Like, you know what I mean? And how you get
Right.
here. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
And so he was like, you know, because he already knew off top. He said, other than getting butt fucked, he said, what would you not do?
Right. Right.
I said, I'm glad you said that because I wouldn't want to do no shit like that. You know?
Totally out of question. Right.
So now he was like, well, we got this one character, you know, he's Jamaican, but he's like undercover police. I was like, nah, I don't want to be the police. And that ended up being, what was that? I forget his name, Mo Bay or something like that, I think his name was. But that was a good actor, like Lance Riddick or whatever, ended up playing that role.
Okay.
Like,
all right.
He's going on to do mad shit. But anyway, he's telling me this shit, and then I just start telling him, yo, you got a jail show. How you gonna have a jail show? You ain't got the guards up in there. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
the guards be running the jails. He's like, oh, what's that? You know what I mean? I was like, yeah, you know, 5% Nation. You know, basically, you know, they teach that the black man is God, and you know,
Right.
bam, boom, bam, boom. And so,
Right.
So he was like, wait a minute. He said, so if the black man is God, does that mean the white man is the devil? And it was one of those moments, you see
Right.
what I'm saying? That like someone with of a lesser constitution might have been like, no, it's not. That's not what it means. You know what I mean?
Right.
I said, yup, that's what it means. And now I'm in the meeting. I'm the only black dude there. It's me and Dean Winters and him. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's just silence for a quick second, and then he's like, I love it. He's like, I love it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So he was like, all right. He said, now we just got to figure out how we get you, you know, how you got in here. So I was like, yo, rob the bank. He was like, nah, that's a federal charge. You know what I mean? He said, you can't. I said, all right, so we'll think about that. We'll figure it out. So I went home and just thought about some other shit that happened in my life one time when, you know, I had lost some money in a bet or whatever. And, you know, I got salty and took the money back from the nigga. You know what I mean? I didn't kill him, but in this thing, I ended up killing the nigga. You know what I mean?
Right. Right. Right.
So he was like, oh, cool. I love that too. You know, and then he took a lot of shit that we said in that first meeting, how I described the gods and all that. And he put that in the actual episode. And then from there, he just took it on his own and just, you know what I mean?
Man, that's crazy to say that Ryan O'Reilly and his brothers were the writers and shit of the show, because he was a hell of a fucking presence on the show. Like he was like, he was, if the black man was God, then he was the devil. Ryan O'Reilly.
Absolutely.
Right.
But yeah, the only preparation I did, like once I knew I was gonna be on there, I just was like in the gym every fucking day. You know what I mean? So that I'd be looking like a nigga was locked up or some shit like that. You know what I mean? That's the only real preparation that I did. Like, you know, other than that, I was just being myself, like, you know.
Got you. So where did this picture come from? This picture mysteriously appeared. I ain't never seen it before. And before you start your narrative, just so everybody here knows, we all fuck with Will Smith. We grew up calling him the Fresh Prince.
Right.
We listen to Brand New Funk. We listen to Girls Ain't Nothing But Trouble. You dig what I'm saying? We listen to Summertime every summer.
Right.
Every summer.
Right.
So yeah, Will Smith isn't he's not no corny nigga or nothing like that. Like he's not. And he went on to do great things in Hollywood. So I just want to put that out there. So
well,
the picture.
First of all, the picture, you know, let's just say it just came, you know, a little bird dropped it off on me. You know what I mean? I've actually had this picture for a minute, you know. And yeah, you know, when I saw it, I was like, oh wow, like, you know what I mean? It didn't surprise me, but at the same time, I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I was told it was from some MTV Europe shit or whatever, you know what I mean? Which again makes sense. Like, would you wear some shit like that at the MTV Awards here in America? You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I didn't know it was a Will Smith mask, to be honest. To me, it just looked like him wearing a mask of a black man. You know what I mean? Like, I don't give a fuck who it is what I'm saying. Like, if it's Will Smith, if it's Barack, I don't give a fuck. Like the fact that he felt comfortable enough to even put that on and be clowning around in it, like, I don't know. It's just some weirdo shit to me. And I'd like him to explain it, because I don't know what it is. That's why I put in the shit. Explain this. Put this in context for me. People saying I'm reaching that he got a black face mask on. No, it's a mask of a person that has a black face. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
So people saying, oh, it's supposed to have big lips. First of all, I love the way niggas come to the rescue for this white boy all the time. Oh my God. Like, the way, you know, people want to explain for some, like, let somebody explain their own self. Like the way.
Yeah, I've seen actual. I've said this before. I've seen actual videos of other MCs, reputable MCs, like rebuttaling things that you said. I seen it with my own eyes. I'm like, well, damn.
And it's like, yo, let people speak for themselves. Like, I just asked the question, what is this? Because I don't even fully know. You know what I mean?
Right.
Well, I don't fully know. Now y'all saying it's Will Smith. He had a problem with Will Smith. I'm saying, does that make it okay? Now that y'all say that, does it make it okay because it's Will Smith? He's still wearing a mask of a black person, like, and joking around. I heard he did a whole speech for like 30 minutes in that mask inside the dressing room or whatever the case may be, like playing around.
Wow.
Or some people say he went on TV with it in Europe. I don't know. We don't watch the MTV Europe Awards. You see what I'm saying? And back then, it wasn't like how the internet today. See, he go across to Abu Dhabi and talk shit about me over there. Back in the days, it would have never got back over here. But now we in the age of the internet and all of that. So minutes later, you know, the shit is over here, whatever. You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
It is what it is.
And I don't know, man. I think your point has already been proven long ago. Most people are starting to agree, and he still ain't came with no music that we collectively enjoy and play, like Summertime. You know what I'm saying? And where does this situation end with you and him?
Listen, it could have been ended. You know how it can end? All this nigga got to say is, you know what? I understand where he's coming from. I understand where Lord Jamar is coming from. To a degree, like he's right. Like,
he can't say that. He can't say that. He can't say, you know, the music that I write might not be all that appealing to the urban community. It's nothing wrong with it. It don't make it whack.
Just
it don't make it. It don't make it whack.
I might write is not that appealing to the white community. So what? You see what I'm saying? So what? Like, and I'm just saying, yeah, you're a skilled lyricist, but when people start talking all this goat shit, yeah, like, I'm just saying, all I'm saying is, if black people don't feel you're the GOAT and we're the ones that started this hip hop shit, then you just can't be the GOAT. I don't give a fuck how many records you sell. I don't care how many fucking people say, oh, you're good at this particular portion of it. You know what I mean? That don't make you the GOAT. So I'm just saying, as long as we're clear about that, I got no problems. Like, I don't really personally have a problem with this dude. You know what I mean? But now it's like when you want to come back and talk all this bullshit and all that, now it's like, all right, I'm with the shits. You know what I mean? Like, you want to throw jabs and shit like that? Like, well, let's throw jabs because I know who the fuck this guy is. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's the type of guy we used to bully in junior high school. Like, you know what I mean? And now he's in a position of power, you know? So he feels good about himself. You know what I mean?
Right.
And he got certain people around him to insulate him and shit like that. But, you know, it's not.
You know what?
My attack is against white supremacy. My attack is against white people thinking they could just come in and just do what the fuck they want, like they've been doing for years. See, I'm fighting for the fucking the Chuck Berrys of the fucking world. You see what I'm saying? The Cab Callaways, the motherfucking Little Richards, and all these motherfuckers that got their shit robbed through history by white people. Okay.
Right.
And I'm saying y'all not gonna do that to hip hop, not while I'm here. You know what
Period.
I mean? And the fact that I'm the only one saying this is some sucker shit on a lot of our behalves in the first place. Like, you one of the only ones that be really like standing up like, yo, fuck that, Lord Jamar is correct. You know what I mean? Like, I got plenty of niggas that be hitting me up behind the scenes. Yo, I love how you be going in. You be saying niggas shit that niggas be thinking that they don't want to say and all this type of shit. Why are you not saying it too?
Why are you not saying it? Exactly.
Why are you not saying it too?
Why are you in this inbox like that? Why are you in my direct message campaigning right now?
Exactly. Exactly. And I don't want to blow niggas up, but it's like, yo, niggas better start stepping forward, man. Stop trying to leave me out there to be, you know what I mean?
Like, you don't get busy or something.
And then when a nigga gone, that's when they, you know, they want to turn you into a Malcolm or you know, oh, he was speaking for black people and all this type of shit. But they didn't love Malcolm when he was here. You know what I mean?
Right.
They didn't love him when he was here. And they don't really love him now. They just use him for certain shit. They didn't even really love Martin like that. Like, come on, man. Niggas is full of shit. Niggas is out here trying to speak for black people. Like, I'm speaking for black people in the name of y'all not gonna just rob our shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
Do with our shit however you feel. You know what I mean? Like, this is our shit. We're gonna let you use it, but don't think you could fucking rearrange the furniture in our fucking house. So
period.
Be that couch right there, motherfucker. And ask me if you want to move it. Ask me if you want to move it. And I'll get back to you. Let you know if that's cool. If we say it's cool, go ahead, move it. You know what I mean?
Period.
Nigga, you could be a VIP guest. Nigga, if you was a Gully, have you ever been a VIP guest at like one of those casinos and shit like that?
Absolutely. Get treated pretty nice.
And they treat you pretty nice. They give you free meals, chips, all kind of shit they'll give you. You feel good being a guest, right? What's wrong with being a guest?
Nothing.
You can come to that hotel. I know niggas that live at a hotel for fucking 10, 15 years. That still don't mean they own the motherfucker. They might know all the employees' names by first name. So what? That still don't mean you own the motherfucker.
Period.
You might even know how to deal at the blackjack table. That still don't make you an employee.
Fact.
Because you know how to deal, motherfucker. Like, knock it off.
How often are you able to share your sentiments on Vlad TV? I'm not reaching or nothing like that, but
what do you mean?
When you going through this, when you engaged in this issue, it started on that that's where you first spoke of the Eminem thing, right?
Well, when I said white people were the guests in the house of hip hop, and then, you know, I had to bring up because people were like, even Eminem? I said, yeah, even Eminem. Like him too. Ain't no exceptions. All of these motherfuckers. Rick Rubin, all of these niggas. You know what I mean? Beastie Boys, all of these motherfuckers. All of your fucking heroes. All of y'all. You see, it's me more getting at white people in general, at their fucking heroes, than the heroes themselves. You see what I'm saying? But
correct.
They don't see that. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to let y'all know that y'all's taste don't supersede our taste. And I'm letting you know that we live in two different worlds. In the white people world, Eminem probably is the GOAT. I'm just saying in the black people world, he's all right.
He's all right.
He's all right. He can rhyme good, but a lot of his shit we don't fuck with. Okay? And,
period.
You know what I mean? And all the record sales don't prove otherwise for us.
I hate when I hear that shit. LL had a song, a line on Boom and System, and he was like, he said, listening to that song that don't get no airplay.
Right.
Often those songs,
cruise to the song, don't be getting no airplay.
Those are the jams that know
when you riding around.
Right. Those are jams that we normally like, the ones that don't get no airplay on the radio and shit.
Come on, bro. I was just listening to what came on yesterday? Ghostface, that you know, my rap is like ZD, Strawberry Kiwi, the
Apollo Kids.
Like
Apollo Kids.
Apollo Kids. Nigga, was that shit on the radio all crazy like that? No. But that shit is hard as the fuck. And I was hyped to hear it and happy, and it made me feel great when I was in the whip, and better than any fucking of some of these songs that might have sold 1 million records and all this type of shit. You understand what I'm saying? Because again, it's two different worlds, it's two different sensibilities. This is why the nigga Eminem could really never make a song that's gonna affect me. Like if he tried to make a diss against me, it's not gonna affect me. You know why? Because black people aren't gonna listen to it. You see what I'm saying? Only white people's gonna listen to it. We're not even gonna hear it really, because we don't fuck with him like that. It's not. But in white world, they're gonna be like, "Oh, he bodied you." Same thing. I could make the illest rap song against that nigga right now, and it wouldn't really touch him either. Because only black people would listen to it, and his constituency, it wouldn't even get to them. Like,
you know what? Black people ain't even gonna fuck with it like that. They be like, okay, Jamar finally this thing, okay.
Right, and they'll still be like, oh, M is the illest or whatever the case may be. Just like if they decide whatever. Listen, first of all, I'm not one of those rappers, okay? Battle me in giving knowledge to black people. Like, that's what I'm here for. I'm not here to be the illest rapper. I never was. I've always been here to teach black people through rap. You know what I mean? And if you can do that better than me, you know, that's the only kind of battling I'm doing. You see what I'm saying? Eminem can't fuck with me in that. You see what I'm saying? We want to focus on just one particular thing, the way y'all focus on just the way he puts words together. Well, I'm focusing on lyrics that help black people. Okay? Let's battle in that and see who wins. Okay? Because that's the only battling I want to do. I'm not a battle rapper. I'm an information rapper. And if you look at all my shit, that's what I'm about. You know what I mean?
He's dead. Jamar is dead. He's dead.
Man, niggas is dead when it comes to that. And you probably flip it and
He's
bounce
dead,
it better
man.
than me. You can flip it and bounce it better than me, but how many people have you actually brought to the knowledge? Like, I got people that, yo, you made me get knowledge type of shit. Like you got me through college type of shit. Like, how many people have you done that for? Rappers, I don't care, white or black. Like, talk to me. Public Enemy can say that. You know what I mean? Like,
it's over.
BDP can say that, but like, how many?
I'm glad you said that on my platform. I'm glad you put him in his place on my platform. Everything that you just said for the last 3 minutes, you needed to say in front of all these niggas here. Battle me at providing information for black
people. That's beneficial. That could
flawless victory.
Years into the future. Do that. Because the shit that I said, nigga, I told you about FEMA on my second album, and niggas ain't know what fucking FEMA was, Federal Emergency Management Agency. And then now later, oh shit, You know, niggas was hitting me up, yo, you been told us about FEMA. Yeah, nigga. And they still haven't fully revealed what FEMA is. You know what I mean?
Right.
What FEMA's role will play when they unfold certain things that they want to unfold. Like, so do that. Now, can Eminem beat me in that? No.
Well, I think shit, this is a done deal, man. You gave me everything I needed. I didn't have to come here and we didn't have to do this all day. You was poignant, straight to the point, and I think everybody here has a better understanding on everything that you stand for right now in regards to Marshall Mathers. He's dead.
And let me state for the fact, because they keep saying, oh, you want to talk about the clout chasing. I don't want to talk about this nigga. This is the last, hopefully the last time I have to speak about it. But this shit keep coming up. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I was done with the nigga, and now you want to shoot these jabs from across, you know, you got to go all the way. Like Arab Emirates. Like, what kind of sucker shit is that? Like, you got to go all the way overseas to get shit about him up. Like, Detroit wasn't close enough. Like, you not.
Talib wasn't feeling that.
Of course he not. Why would he? Like, you know what I mean? Like, and shout out to Talib, because he's one of the few people that actually stood up and be like, yo, I'm not feeling this shit that Eminem, you know what I mean? Coming to God like that. How dare you feel comfortable enough in our culture to come? See, because when you come at me, you're not just coming at me.
Not at all.
I represent the gods and earths. You understand what I'm saying? You're not putting it into perspective either. You know what I mean? Right. So it's like, yo, Sambo, and Allah is seen and heard everywhere. Like we everywhere. So
period.
Yeah, like knock it off with the bullshit. But I don't want to talk about this nigga. I don't see how you get clout by talking about this nigga, first of all. Like, I don't see how it benefits me by talking about this nigga. Like it doesn't really. I'm not making no money off talking about this nigga. Like, but I'm just letting knowledge be born like I always do. That's what I do. Make knowledge born. So I'm just letting you know we live in two different worlds. You see how we on this shit and you on the top screen, I'm on the bottom screen. It's like we in two different worlds. Throw something at my screen right now and see if you can hit me. You see what I'm saying? You can't hit me because you're in a different world. You're in a different dimension right now. The same way that I'm in one dimension and Eminem is in one dimension. He's in the white people's dimension and I'm in the black people's dimension. And I'm just saying, in the black people's dimension, Eminem he's all right. He's a good rapper. He's nobody's king. He's nobody's king. That's all.
I think they need to get up off of that because I be online and I listen to freestyles and I listen to music. It's some nice white boys that's out right now.
Listen,
you'll run into them right here on Instagram. Nice.
And if they don't rhyme about killing their moms and taking pills and all this dumb shit, like, you know what white rapper I like is Vinny Paz. I fucks with Vinny Paz.
Vinny Paz?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can listen to Vinny Paz.
I'm down with him.
His shit is hard. I fucks with him. He don't rhyme about stupid shit. See what I'm saying? So it's not like I hate on white rappers. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but listen, it is what it is. Hopefully we ain't got to talk about this shit no more. But
I'm good,
at the same time, I would like to invite this guy onto my show.
I saw that.
Because I heard behind the scenes, he was like, somebody asked him, what's wrong? You know, what's up with you and Lord Jamar? He's like, I don't know. Why did he hate me? Like, I love Brand Nubian. Like, I don't hate you, bro. I don't hate you, Marshall. You represent. That's all. It's what you represent that I don't like. It's not that I have a problem with you personally. This is what they don't understand. But if you're going to drink the Kool-Aid and let your fucking fans hype you up and talking shit about me and all of that, well then, you know, hey, I'm with the shits too. Like, you know what I mean?
There'd be a lot of niggas with him. It's a lot of niggas. Rest in peace, Mac Miller. That was one of my favorite white rappers, by the way. Okay. It's a lot of niggas, man. They be attacking me too. Niggas be putting big ass paragraphs on my wall about shit I didn't say. Saying in
Oh,
regards to
I
y'all
can see
issue.
it,
I just
Gully.
said
We having beef
I
like every
agree.
other week.
I don't be reaching, man. Once my thing is, once I say something on this internet, I'm not pulling it back. Period.
So let me
So,
ask you something real quick. What's that basketball in your hand all about? I see.
oh
I
man, this
seen you
used to
had the professional chiller basketball shit on. Like you
yeah.
play for the professional chiller team. Team
Arliss
Arliss.
Michaels. Arliss Michaels,
Shout
he
out to
got his own
Arliss.
team. Arliss, he got his own all-star teams and shit. You know what
Do
I'm
it.
saying? Yeah, he has a at the end of the summer or whatever, he accumulates some of the toughest guys that played in his summer league and shit like that in his out there in Long Island, and he's having a celebrity all-star game, but we gonna play against them. You think what I'm saying? So yeah, he mailed me my jersey and shit. I was
Okay.
happy. This used to be my first love, my nigga, before I
Really?
got into anything. Hell yeah. I used to be addicted to this pill, man.
You look like a
So
balling type nigga.
once I started getting my dribble right, meaning getting my lifestyle together, I went and started to buy everything that I should have had as when I was a child. What I mean by that was the years that I spent fucking my life up, I should have kept this in my hand. You feel me? So even with shoes, there was a lot of shoes that I didn't get growing up and shit for whatever reason. As soon as I got my shit together, I collect shoes now and shit. But
Right.
I went and got me a ball and I start playing again because that's what this is what I was supposed to be doing. I wasn't put here to sell drugs or shoot and none of that shit that's on my record and shit. So yeah, I bought the ball and I got a lot of niggas picking these balls up, man. It's a lot of niggas in my chat room that used to be the shit in their cities. And they be like, man, I be seeing you working out and shit. I be seeing you fucking with the ball. You be making me feel guilty, bro. And they going back to the gym and shit. So, it's fitness, it's wellness. This is the dribble. Yeah, this is a part of my life, though. Word up.
And so now it's to the point where you feel comfortable just holding it in an interview type of shit? Like is it reminding you of something right now?
This is a part of my package. I got on my hoodie. I'm the dribble god.
Okay.
My fans, yeah, they named me the dribble god. So yeah, I got my hoodie on, and I think very highly of you. So I had to have my ball with me while I was interviewing the great Lord Jamar. You don't know how big this is. You don't know how big this is.
No, I appreciate
We did it before. But we was really cooking this morning.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I appreciate you hitting me up, man. You know what I mean? I still want to get you on my shit when you come up top.
Yeah.
Just let me know.
Yep. Put it together soon. Go ahead and drop out for me, man. I'll get with you again sometime soon. I appreciate you.
No doubt. Peace.
One. Hope y'all enjoy the great Lord Jamar.